It's 9:44 and I overslept a little bit. But it's Sunday and I have no plans, so who cares? So, I missed my alarms to take my meds before waking up. I'm definitely awake now. I just have yet to actually get up. Still no plans. So, that's no plans is no excuse not to get after it though. So, after I get booyah. So, looks like it's another possible plateau, but whatever, I'm still digging this nail polish. 10:27, it's outfit time while I wait for my, while I was killing time for my pill to kick in before I could, eat anything. So, funny thing about this shirt is actually a size large, it's got a little hood, hoodie strings, and it is cut to be tied, obviously, black yoga pants. When I got the shirt, I thought it hit on like clothes shop and gold mine, so I went ahead and got two, both like this. So this one has a duplicate in my closet. I hang them side by side, and then there's a third one that is green, and I think the strings for that one are blue. Also, hood is still black, but I don't wear these nearly as much as I thought I would, and I am now missing the top button on the green one. But also, since I've dropped some weight, I don't have a gap showing here anymore. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll start wearing them more, especially now that it's been a couple of years since picking these things up for super cheap at Walmart, which means not everybody will be wearing them. Because shortly after getting one of these, I ran across someone in public wearing one, and I was like, is that really how that looks? Is that how it looks on me? I don't know so much anymore. But yeah, I'm liking the shape of this better. So even though this is a large, I'm thinking this is meant to be worn oversized. Pretty good. Time for shake. It's 11:29 and I am running into town and wasting gas and wasting my time for the dumbest reason possible. I need provolone. I have tried the last 2 days in a row to fix myself up a basically meatball sub in a bowl, and at least I think it was 2 days in a row. Seemed like dinner, and then yeah. Well, anyway, it's not working so good because I'm trying to use mozzarella instead of provolone because I didn't have any provolone. But now I'm like, you know what? I really need the provolone, and it's something that's allowed on my diet. So you know what? I'm gonna go get the provolone. And since I just got bread yesterday, I think I'm gonna get another bag of meatballs as well. Possibly even more marinara sauce so I can continue doing this. Because it's really hitting the spot, but man, it's not the same without the provolone because provolone is kind of integral to meatball subs. So that is why I'm headed into town. It's because I need a meatball sub for lunch. It's not even a sub, but it's close enough. It's close enough for my diet. And I'm desperate. It is 1:14 and I got my provolone. And maybe a few beauty products that maybe I didn't need. And coffee. Snicker nut cookie. Oh yeah. It's 1:33 and I am just trying to rest, having been out of the house, and I guess that was a bit much for me today. And on the TV in the living room, my mom and my oldest are watching videos on YouTube where people just show screenshots and read stuff off Reddit. I would rather post on Reddit than read things off of Reddit. And depending on the subreddit, sometimes I'd rather not go there anyway. iBleach is really good. Awe is really good. Then there's some places that are best avoided. I do go check out the keto and keto recipe subreddits sometimes when I'm desperate. And I think there is also a nut-free keto subreddit specifically, but it's really hard when everything's got almond flour in it. So the alternative stuff for making things keto is really difficult. There's a keto section in a local bakery that I keep meaning to go hit because I've got a gift certificate for it laying around. You know who you are, who gave it to me, by the way. I know you're watching this. And unfortunately, they're only open 4 days out of the week. Like, who's not open on the weekend? It's so weird. While I was out picking up provolone because I was so desperate for it, I stopped in the beauty section and grabbed myself a couple of things. I think I'm going to hold off on getting the Arrow lip oil that I was talking about in my Birchbox video because this is almost as good and a whole lot cheaper. Maybe I'll put it on my wish list for Christmas or something, but despite the fact that this has got almond oil in it, it's not gritty in my throat, so, you know, as I'm not eating it, it's not going to be a problem for me since I'm not truly allergic. And then I picked up some of this because I have tried curl creams before, but I have not tried a curl and style milk. So, I know this brand. I love this brand. I adore this brand. Not sponsored. Just remember that, not sponsored. But this is pretty much my go-to for stuff. It's 4 o'clock and I've been listening to some music. I'm still kind of trying to get my energy back a bit since leaving the house earlier. And I figured I would check the news before just turning on Netflix and continuing to binge watch my junk. So I checked the news, and as I keep seeing on social media, numbers of the thing that YouTube doesn't like to have named specifically keep going up. And I know it's about time for me to pretty much close myself in the house again. With social distancing and curbside pickup and doorstep deliveries. And I'm not looking forward to that because I think I've gotten a little relaxed. But I mean, I'm grateful that the medical community knows a lot more about how to save lives regarding this situation than they did at the beginning of the year. I'm supposed to go get my brain scanned next month to check on the size of the cyst that I have between the two hemispheres of my brain. And I had specifically pushed it out this far when I should have gone in January. And they didn't actually get to talk to me until about April. So that hopefully this thing would have settled down, and now it's getting worse. So I would have been okay doing this, like a month ago. And now I'm thinking by December, with cooler weather, with people indoors, with things relaxing, when people shopping and doing their Christmas shopping and breathing on each other and spreading this thing, I may have to push this out to the warmer weather again. And then it was like, how far out is this going to go? Because I'm supposed to go in and get a brain scan every 1.5 to 2 years. And it's been about 3, I think. I haven't been having any neuro symptoms. I have had weird brain issue kind of symptoms in the past that have been chalked up to this, but nothing's going on. So as each scan has showed it to be roughly the same, I don't think I'm in any danger where I need to get this done right away. And that's how I explained it when we decided to put the appointment in December. I really wish I had moved this up and done this like a month ago. But unless, things calm down drastically, I think I'm gonna have to push it out again. Not fun. Not fun. I mean, it's slightly less stress than when they found it, and then rather than talk to me over the phone, they had me drive all the way up to this one town. It's about a half-hour drive on a Saturday, so I could speak with a doctor directly about what it was that they found, only to be told that it didn't look dangerous and that they would just check it every couple of years. But I'm less worried about any changes than I am worried about being in a medical facility this year. I've been in one, I think, once since this whole thing started. And that was to get the steroid shots in the back of my shoulders, which I'm probably going to have to do again pretty soon. I have to check my calendar, but I know I already have a date scheduled for that, and I think that's next month as well. I think that's in mid-December. I think I'm going to have to push it out again. This year sucks. It's 7:26 and I really don't feel like eating because my lunch was actually pretty heavy and pretty high calorie, even with the coffee adding to it, So I'm having a shake and a half, which will leave me just enough calories on my daily goal to make snacking okay. And I am getting into the second season. I'm starting the first episode of the second season of Schitt's Creek right now. So very fun, relaxing evening, and hopefully I'll be done with my day early today. It's 11:48, and maybe I would have gotten to this a little sooner if I had watched one last episode, but whatever, I need to relax. I don't really have a whole lot to update you guys on. I did have a couple of deliveries today, USB charged air pump for my camping trip, and a set of stainless steel dishes. The plates, it's like a small plate or very flat bowl. It's not going to hold a lot, but it'll work for whatever you need. The cups are a little bit small, but they're solid, they're sturdy. It's completely 100% stainless steel. An undersized knife, fork, and spoon, each in its own neoprene container, so not bad. Solid stuff. Could have used either a more closed nylon bag or a proper full mesh ditty bag, but that's my opinion, and I knew what it was going to look like when I got it, so whatever. It's going to get stuck in the back of my vehicle with all my other camping gear where that lives. The TP tent, the sleeping bag, that sort of stuff. It's all back there. I need to put all that stuff in a cargo net so it'll stop shifting around. I'm pretty much done for the night. Tomorrow is basic school day and a Cub Scout meeting. Thankfully, the end of this school week will mark the beginning of Thanksgiving break. Kids are going to be here. That's going to be fun. So, thanks for sharing my day with me.